welcome back to Genfanad. We are off to start another new quest. This is really working out for me. The rate of new content being added. Always something to do. Of course, it also means that we are not making very much progress in getting higher levels for things that we can't do, but maybe if we keep doing random quests as they appear, eventually there'll be quests that give us experience for things that we need experience for. In theory. So, we're probably fine. For this quest, it is called It's Not Easy Being Green. So we have to go find somebody down in a forest. See if we can scoot past these rats here. Don't really need to deal with them right now. There has been additional combat changes, stats for things, monster stats, additional accuracy and damage, buffs and penalties depending on everything. Our stuff is working fine though. We got our high quality dagger, high quality shield, and basic old chain set. So that's good enough. It's a start. It's the best we can wield. We don't have higher attack or defense levels. Anyways. Heading back past all the unfired bowls. They're still here. Be an interesting idea to pick these up, then fire them. But you'd probably just be better off just getting the bowls themselves. Or making them from scratch. Get all the experience. And it also really depends on the respawn time of things. Could be a lot. Not gonna worry about that right now. Instead, we're going to head down past the castle here, where the event is possibly still going. And get over here into the forest. I think there's somebody fighting stuff here. What are they up to? They're fighting Leaf Boys. We need to fight Leafy Boys, and they are weaker. So that's good. This guy is dying to Leshy here. That's probably fine. He's dead. And we didn't see his drops immediately, so... Or if he even had anything to drop, I suppose. Druid here. You the druid? Now who wander are lost. But I certainly am. Clearly. I don't think it's them. Looking for a specific somebody in here. Or maybe this isn't even the right spot. Hard to say. There's a lot of forests and druids and such. What did the trees just say? Oh no. Do you hear that? Hear what? The mushrooms are arguing. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Here's Levi. I don't think you're the right guy. Henge the bowling set for giants. Some legends are wrong. Or are they? They are. One of these rocking but not rolling. What did they say? It's the most recent thing on the news post. We find someone in the dark forest or the druid near the tree of life. I guess we need to go to the big tree. That makes more sense. The image right below this was of this area, so that's why I came here first. But no, we actually need to go to the big druid tree, so we can get down there. That's accomplishable. Past the satyrs, which don't seem to worry about us, so that's good at least. I will take what I can get here. And the big tree's over this way. This is the way to the Robin Tower. Alright, that'll work. And we're going to go around because of the very angry guys in here that we don't want to mess with. Even if some things aren't aggressive, that is not a good reason to be risking anything here. Even if all we're risking is food. Still. Not necessary. Let's get in here. There's the guy. Kombucha. He's at the big druid tree. Delightful. Alright, let's see what he's got. He offers you a glass of honey-colored liquid. That's a drink we make from fermented black tea. I'll pass, but thank you. What brings you here, adventurer? Just traveling the world, looking for quests. You know how it goes. Then you're in luck. To the northwest lies entry to the Dark Forest. Within it, you'll find a village of satyrs. Our commune has been at war with them for ages, but because we're pacifists, we can't really do anything against them. Think you can help us? The Dark Forest is a long way from here. I'll pass. I will do it. Help with what exactly? Nice. Off you go then. Do you have any instructions for me? Instructions about what? How to find the satyr village, their level average, what gear they have, what exactly you want me to do, you know, quest stuff. How should I know? You said you're at war with them, yeah? How do you go to war without intel? I told you we're pacifists. We have no idea about any of that. That's why we need your help. So what, you want me to go there, kill everyone, return and get my reward? Is that right? What? No. Why would you do something like that? We're pacifists at war, adventurer. But these aren't genocidal criminals. Our problems with the satyrs is that they're unbearable posers. They don't really care about nature. We just need you to find evidence that proves it, so we can rub it in their pretentious faces. Your definition of war is weird. Alright, listen. From what I know, there are light tree folk living near the satyr village. They're known to carry blue bugs, pine logs, acorns, and tree folk berries. If I'm right, and the satyrs are the hypocrites I think they are, then they've been slaying tree folk and hoarding their loot. It shouldn't be too difficult to find some of it in the satyr village and bring it back here to me. Then we can prove their fakery once and for all. Anything else I should know? One last thing, yeah. On the eastern edge of the Dark Forest, you'll find a vine. Climbing it will take you to a boardwalk above the canopy and straight into the forest interior. Think of it as a shortcut. Ooh. Then once you found the village, look for a guy named Matcha. That's their leader. He'll be the one to watch. Okay. And also an update's happening in 5 minutes. Alright, it's fine. Let's get over towards the Dark Forest. We got a lot of good information here. We got a shortcut. We got the person we're looking for. Very good. Eastern edge of the Dark Forest. Dark Forest. Dark Forest is pretty big. We have not been in there yet. It's definitely going to be an adventure for sure. There's a vine onto a boardwalk. That sounds very useful. And then we get to the satyr village. And we need to go find Matcha. Okay. Alright. Eastern edge of the Dark Forest. That really does not narrow things down very much here. Also, we should probably go west here, past the ridge. And hopefully this game update's gonna be pretty quick. They've typically have been so far. And also we will see what reason they're making an update for. What crazy nonsense has gone down this time. There's always something. And with all the combat rebalancing, changing everything, there's bound to be some problems. So that'll be interesting. A shortcut through the dark forest, though. That sounds very, very convenient for me. We've got a little bit of food, so death is a real possibility here. We will worry about that when we die, which is a likelihood. Entirely possible here. Oh, okay. Just gonna get up here. What do we got right here? It is leopards. That's probably not good. Probably not what I want. Oh, he's getting closer. I just want to get up this ridge, but it's covered in leopards, which is clearly not ideal for us. What you got here? We can cross up through that part. That's good enough. This part is full of monstrous spiders. And this is why we stay to the paths. It's much safer. I'm trying to make shortcuts here. But we are combat level 10, so a bit of a mistake all around. Up here we have the giant guy. Skirt around there. He's got bones. There's old Jack. He's just got some bones. Very good. Very safe. Very cool. Alright. Watch out below. Indeed. Okay. So this is the village to the southwest here. We got some persons. And dogs we can't attack. Because that'd be rude. Right. Just a little bit north, we'll be able to see the dark forest. We're almost there. Racing the update timer. Can we see it? Dark forest? There it is. And we're back. The patch was fixing invalid skill experience in some quest recipes. A little bit vague, but fixing things to give the correct experience is like a reasonable idea. And here we are at the Dark Forest. There's a little 20 spider in there. That's great. Let's see if we can find this rope. Or I guess it's more of a vine. Somewhere around here. More leaf boys. Empty bucket. The eastern side of the Dark Forest is all around you. If I was a vine. Supposedly there's something here. This could be it. Oh, here it is. A thick vine. Alright, let's get up here. Oh wow, look at this. We got a vine wall we can open. The vines part and allow you through. Delightful. Is that it? Is this the sum total of being up here? We can climb back down this vine over this side. What level was the thing right below us there? Right in there we have Orange Fox is level 16. Okay. Can we figure out where... Can we look inside here and find where we're trying to get to? I guess we just go for it. What is the worst that could happen? Death. Obviously. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Also death, but sure. There's a big tree. Such a great view from up here. Oh yeah. It's looking great. So less of a boardwalk across the entire Dark Forest and more of a entrance here into the middle. It's still something. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We got orange foxes that are aggressive. Just going to scoot around here. Take some combat. Have a snack. Oh my gosh, that's a big fox. Hi, Elder Fox. Don't mind me. Just sprinting away for my life. Cool. We can talk to this Elder Fox here. Hi. You sly dog. And a fox-tongue berry bush. Vaguely like a bushy foxtail. The fox acknowledges your presence, but does not seem to find you threatening. It must not have encountered many cliche heroes before. Alright, forage in this foxberry bush. Does the fox appreciate that? Such a strange berry bush. Are these berries safe to eat? Who figured out that any berries are safe to eat? You bow your head as a show of respect for the first person to eat a poisonous berry. Fair point. Alright, what do we got here? Got some red frogs. Is that safe to touch? I'm just out here, contemplating eating and touching all the things in the Dark Forest. That's clearly not a good idea. Alright. I look on the map here. There's a village further to the west, which we should be able to get to. That entrance there is actually decent. Let's try to get moving here. Get past the red frogs. Perfect. Lots of decently leveled enemies in here. Stuff we could accomplish. Here's a lemon tree. Level 17 for the lemon tree. Write that down. That one, 17. So we'd have to get in here into the Dark Forest to get some lemons. When life gives you a lemon tree, train botany so you can pick them. True. Fair. We got some swamp roots. Easy to trip over. Indeed. Got some level 25 hogs here. Dangerous. Go for it. Right, made it past the hogs, whether or not they're even aggressive. Then level 17 wolves, and there is the city. Okay, can we get there from here? Presumably. Right, the wolves are on the attack. We're getting attacked by wolves. They can hit threes. We can get out of here. And into a village. Wolves, get out of here. Leave me alone. Alright. We made it. It only took some of our food. Brilliant. There's a lot more of the Dark Forest to explore too, but one thing at a time here. Let's see what we got. A meal prep table. And Blossom Nose. Ho there, wanderer. Stop and smell the roses with me. Blossom Nose, the satyr. These are gorgeous. How'd you get them so fragrant? Blossom Nose. I make my own fertilizer. Ah, gross. Bounding among the trees and flowers, the satyr brings fistfuls of flowers to their deer-like sound. Brilliant. Got a whole bunch of stuff up here. Got a bucket of parchments with scribble horns. Blessed day. I'm Scribblehorn. and I spend my days making maps of the world inside my head. What about treasure maps? Sure, I can dream about treasure. Okay, what about dungeon maps? Hey, whatever you're into, who am I to judge? He's got a bunch of imaginary maps. Delightful. Then we have Wobblehoof. I'm Wobblehoof, the booze-drinking satyr. Care to dance the bacchanal with me? What's a bacchanal? Finish 2 bags of this wine and I'll show you. My goodness. Looking a little off balance, the satyr guzzles from a bag of wine. So there are some bounces, a quill in each hand and in each hoof. Okay. We got a well. And let's look at a store here maybe. With Vin. Shiny satyr. Hey, what you staring at? Show me the money instead. Trade. What do you got? We got eyes, frogs, green slimes, departed bears, raw corn, low quality raw corn, raw cucumbers, and low quality raw cucumbers, raw greens, low quality raw greens, iron arrows, mithril daggers for 500, and 0 chalices for 300. So that's a decent weapon. 500 coins is not a bad price either, for something that's clearly a much higher level. And also, daggers have a bigger place in the world these days, since we need to get through all the different weapon upgrades. Interesting. And then lastly, we've got matcha. Is that teacup in his hands? Yeah, teacup. Your matcha, I presume? I am. Have we met? We might have run into each other at a shop once. Anyway, I'm in the market for some acorns, pine logs, blue bugs, or treefolk berries. I was wondering if you had any for sale. Those items are all property of the light treefolk. Do not disturb them for such things. Really? Because I heard you keep piles of them. Satyr glares menacingly. I see. That lying kombucha sent you here, didn't he? You have the stink of hipster on you. A stink of what now? Those druids with their fermented tea and new age magic. They cannot even commune with the forest, yet believe they are better than us. But now that you are here, adventurer, we can turn the tables on them. How do you mean? The druids sent you to prove we harm the treefolk, yes? Yet they routinely hunt and loot the bodies of centaurs. Those fiends are no friends of the earth. Male centaurs are known to carry aloe, autumn berries, sapphires, and golden beans. If you return to the commune and search their belongings, you'll find these items among them. Bring them to me, and we will prove once and for all their hypocrisy. It's in the cauldron. Bubbling. Didn't really look like anything here to search, so we'll just go with what they said here. Here's a mine. What do we got in here? Level 20 mine. So I think this is silver here. That's pretty cool. Alright, there's the edge of the world. So that was one path through the dark forest. Can we get over here? We cannot. It's got some oak trees over there. Doesn't look like that's connected to anywhere else on the map, so might not be able to get over there. But now, we need to get out of the dark forest. Back the way we came is probably the safest bet. For varying definitions of safe, I suppose. Just gonna go for it. Get enough gap on the wolves and we're good to go. I wonder if the hogs are even aggressive. Oh, that wolf's totally coming to get us. Any other exits? There's an exit to the north. Try going that way, maybe. More foxes this way. I guess it just depends where you want to be in the Dark Forest. Past the foxes, if at all possible. Oh, straight into combat. I mean, we had to go past foxes either direction, so this is fine. Alright, there we go. And more level 17 wolves here. Okay. Look over on this side. There's more stuff over there. I think we saw there's like tree folk right there. Yeah, those are tree folk. And then special trees there. And over here we have green slimes level 36. That's dangerous. That is that corner of the Dark Forest. If we go past these wolves, there's another exit. We will try. Oh, it's a long way full of wolves there. Ah, got me. Okay. Heal up. Managed to dodge past those wolves. Brilliant. Okay. And we are out of the Dark Forest. Brilliant. Perfect. We're going to have to restock on food here. Clearly. Pop around this way, go to the Zamock Bank. That should work. Okay. And while we're here, there's also some stuff we can do here. There's more stuff happening in these ruins up here now. There's a squirrely grave robber. What are you doing? Grave robber gives you a weird look. You mean squirrely? Either this guy's anxious about something or he really needs to be. You're trying to rob some graves. Rude. There's a cliche guard. If 1 + 1 is 2 and 5 + 5 is 10, you went to Cliche Guard Academy for this. What are you up to? Got some forest spiders up there. A little bit out of the forest. That's fine. And a bunch of goblins over here. Brilliant. Alright. So this area looks like more of a fort going on here. Got some stuff happening. They've got person, and an actual person. Evelyn Bailey. Traveler. Librarian. You look like someone who's handy with a sword. I'm mounting an expedition, sure to be fraught with danger. You think you can handle it? I've been known to kill things. Well, that's good, because there are likely to be many things to kill where you're going. Only, and here's the twist, they'll already be dead. Ooh. Sadly, my superiors have me chained to this desk for the foreseeable future, but I wonder if you might go in my stead. That's probably supposed to be their dialogue. What desk? Chained to what desk? I don't see any chains. Metaphorically chained, I mean. It's not like we can afford real chain models. My expedition would be off the books, as they say. Under the table archaeology is my favorite archaeology. What's the plan, Evelyn? As a historian with the Royal Society, my research on ancient peoples has turned up a rather strange thing. A sort of conspicuous gap, if you will, in the historical record. That should also be her dialogue. Folklore from the area speaks of a subterranean culture of miners said to have occupied the land just west of here. But I can find no mention of them in any of my reading. I've hit something of a wall. A metaphorical wall? No, an actual wall. You see, the entrance to the ruins has been boarded up by the Cliché Corporation. My appeals to have the board... My appeals to their board in the name of science have not been successful. They won't allow me or anyone else inside. And, I will admit, I wouldn't stand much chance against the monsters besides. I need you to find a way into the ruins, gather whatever artifacts you can, and bring them back to me for study. Understood? Understood. We're getting sidetracked? I think we're getting sidetracked. Where's she going? This is Evelyn Bailey. Okay. Some ruins. Probably over with the guard over there. Just west of here. That sounds right. Let's go talk to the guard that was just hanging out. Broken bunk bed. Hopefully no one was bottom bunk when it broke. This whole area is very broken. So. This the place? It's going to sneak in here. Try trapdoor. The guard was easy enough to get past, but nevertheless, the way is shut. This is a dangerous area, I bet. Oh, for sure. What's the guard have to say about it? Excuse me, wow. While you're a damsel, and you're not even in distress. Has anybody ever told you that you're tantalizing and mesmerizing in many ways? What? What a strange guard. The way is shut. Got a broken vase. If we gather all the pieces, we can put it back together. And a broken table. Maybe someone got mad playing cards. There's a sealed trap door. Over here. Right to the west. Interesting. Yeah, that guard's not doing a very good job. But I guess with the trapdoor working so nicely, they don't really need to. Find a way into the ruins. I mean, I found a broken vase. That what you want? Not much to go on here. The guard was unhelpful. I didn't expect him to be... I mean, I was kind of expecting him to be a foolish guard to give us the answer. I know I said I understood, but what if I forgot? Find a way into the ruins. Find artifacts you can. Bring them back. First step will be finding a way inside. Yes. Well, we could not find our way inside, so that is a problem for later. What we can do is head back to the druids. See if we can find any proof of them messing around. Oh, ran straight into a level 7 goblin. Hi. How you doing? Out of here. Leave me alone. You know I'm level 10, right? That's fine. This wall here is less fine. Stopping us from getting over there. But I guess that's okay, because we don't need to be over there. Oh, there's some blue frogs. Don't lick these ones. Fancy. We can fight some blue frogs. They're level 10. That'd be a reasonable idea. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more food. We're going to be taking more trips into the dark forest there. Maybe explore the other entrance to the dark forest. See what that's all about. Seems like the things we actually need to run past aren't too strong. So we can get away with just bringing some more food. We're going to need more food in the future, though, of course. So. some more of these. Oh yeah. As long as we just don't get like one hit here, should be okay. Head down to the tree. I'm gonna go a bit further east here. Alright. Now we're walking. The world's still not too large, so we can manage to get around easily enough. This takes a little bit of doing. And doing we shall. Nope, that open. Okay. Looking at all the other quests we have, I think there's a few more that we can still progress. We also still have a few quests that we haven't started. 1 here, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 quests. One of them was the one where we needed 24 tailoring to even start the quest. So that was definitely something. Here's a level 35 guy, full steel, looking snazzy. Lots of people around these days. And as long as you're not doing something that has competition, it's good to see. Since we're just walking around doing quests, we are doing fine in that regard for right now. Okay. And there's 2 others. One of them is over in Costin, one of them's over near Skull. So, if we're ever over in those areas, we can try starting those quests. See what we can get up to. We got plenty of quests also in progress, with various requirements that we don't meet yet. Plenty to do. Plenty to do. Head more this way again. Okay. Get back on the path over here. Be a reasonable idea. Or just keep wandering through the areas between stuff. As long as there's nothing aggressive, we're pretty much fine. Get to learn the map and good ways to get around to places. All works out. There's the castle again. Right back where we started. Brilliant. And down to the south. Our logging is definitely one of our lower stats. We need to get any fancier logs. It's gonna be a bit of work. Sorcery is also still level 1. We are not very magically inclined, are we? More things we can improve. Always good. Tree. Spiky, regular tree. Delightful. So just head straight south through this town here. That'll get us right where we need to be to get over to the big druid tree area. So that'll work nicely. Some onions. Pretty much everything is ready to pick. Those onions included. Assuming you got the botany level for it. Which is sometimes a bigger ask than other times. Like the quests we have that need 15 and 18 botany. So. Alright. Talk to him, see how he's doing. You need any help taking down Matcha? The dark force is the tree folk items. Just want to chat. Those phonies have thought they're better than us for too long. We'll show them. If you say so. And more options. Brought you something. I did not bring you something. Let me search around here. Crates upon crates. Camp supplies. There's no items on the ground. Basket. Druid. Can you ever tell if the howling's from wind or wolves? So I always carry this club. The wind will never know it hit it. Indeed. Alright. Not really seeing any supplies or anything of interest. Nothing we can really look in either, it doesn't seem. Maybe over in this building. There's only so many things to investigate. There's a shop. And a table full of spices and dyes. Not exactly what we're looking for. Brought something. See what you found so far. You don't have a blue bug, or a pine log, an acorn, or a trefoberry. No good. Now we've gathered all the items I asked for. Two of those seers are all talking about substance. We need every bit of evidence we can get. So he really, really wants the evidence. I don't think we're going to be trying to frame anybody here. They wanted me to check out this area. Not finding anything here either. Peculiar. So I want all kinds of things here. Blue bud, a pine log, an acorn, a tree folk berry. Do we still have what they wanted? Are we getting attacked by stuff? No. Alright, we don't have that on this screen anymore. Okay. Well, this is mysterious. We got two different groups, both accusing each other and wanting me to find evidence. But there's no clear evidence to be found. This is highly suspicious. They both got a list of things that we presumably need to find, but we can't find anything. Guess we'd have to go back to Sator Village, see if we can find anything there. Didn't really look like there was anything to look at, though. The plot thickens, I suppose. Let's get down what they want. We needed a blue bug. Pine log. Acorn. And tree folk berry. These are from the light tree folk. Hopefully they're not too strong if we end up needing to kill them. That'd be pretty awkward if in the end we're the ones defiling nature for everyone else. Sounds like a thing that could happen. Let's try the other entrance here. We can also talk to... Oh, we need to be careful of the leopards and such. Nope. No, no, no. Hi, you're level 5? The leopard's still chasing me. Okay. Stick to the path. It's safer there. My goodness. My goodness. We do need to get off the path here, though, unfortunately. There's an oak tree. That was level 25. Wild. There's the Tin Man. Presumably that'll be for the quest we start with Dorothy. That would make sense. Okay. Back to the Dark Forest. Easy enough. We'll see if going through this way is actually particularly more dangerous than taking the other path. Looks like we do need to go past more enemies, so presumably it would be. I guess it depends what enemies they are. Seems like unless we go into the deepest corners, they're not too strong in the Dark Forest. We obviously still could benefit from leveling up more, but one thing at a time. Here is the guy we talked to for the quest that we couldn't start. Reynard Fox. What are you doing standing outside the Dark Forest all by yourself? Oh, me? I'm just contemplating how I'm going to become the new king of the foxes. Taken several cliches leadership courses. Afraid that won't be enough. I mean, just look at me. I hardly pass for a king. I was merely drawn to these circlet and cliche employee name tag. Well, Reynard, I've already got the crown part. That's pretty kingly to me. Yes, but I want to be sure the foxes will accept me. I really need to look the part. You have a nice forestry king's garb. I wish I knew how to sew. Help? Yes. If it's any help, I can try to design some regal clothes for you. It takes one scrutinizing look at you and makes up his mind without a second thought. Sorry, hero, but I can tell you're not much better at tailoring than me. If you really want to help, I suggest honing your skills a bit more. Why don't you do the same? Let's just say my hands are still recovering from my last outing with a needle. Need 24 tailoring to start this quest. Indeed. So instead of getting 24 tailoring, we're going to throw ourselves into the Dark Forest, as you do. Alright. Dark Forest. Yeah. Let's see if these are oak trees and monstrous spiders over there. Okay. Here we've got giant rats level 10. Well, that's an easy start. Out of here. Give me them. Alright, perfect. Off to an easy start here. More giant rats. This is also pretty easy. And what's up there? Slime's level 18. I guess it comes down to what you are. What direction you're coming from, I suppose. Well, slimes are attacking. I'm just gonna go for it here. Have a snack. Sprint through the slimes. No time to stop. We got stopped anyway. And all of these slimes are now aggressive. Also, we're going the wrong direction. Alright. Up through the frog area. Being chased by slimes. Oh, we can't even go that way. We need to go around this way too. That's not ideal. So now we need to go past leaf boys. What's that to the south? More leaf boys. If we could have went through the middle of that frog area, this would have been okay. Looks like there's spiders down there. I wonder if leaf boys are aggressive. They don't They don't look like the aggressive kind. They just look like little happy guys. Alright, and now we're back to the foxes. So all of that was completely unnecessary. By going that direction, we just had to run past rats and slimes in addition to literally everything else. So the shortcut is definitely worthwhile. Alright, let's go. Past the foxes. Almost made it. No need to spam click. That's not going to get us out of combat faster. Here we go. Past the Elder Fox, which is probably going to be included in that guy's quest to become the king of the foxes. Seems about right. Past the frogs. Past the lemon trees. Looks like there was another area to be had up this way. Past the hogs. If we go past these wolves here, there's a place up that way. Let's go this way first. See if we can find anything to search here. Have we come to this room before? This is just matcha. Because your quest to expose the druid hipsters, adventurer. We know where the tree of life is. What are the centaur's items? He knows this to be greater than we thought. He's making you forget things. Return to me with an aloe leaf, autumnberry seed, sapphire, and a golden bean. And these are from centaurs. My chat. Expose the druids for their fakery, if you say so. I've not brought you anything. Need these items to prove the druids are frauds. We found them all. So far it's looking like no one's the fraud. We got a pile of leather here, some fabric. Not really anything to search exactly. So, we got a well. We get water here, it's fine. Nobody else either has any piles of things we can search. No search options on anything at least. Well. Oh, there's a sack that we can't search. Being told to go search the villages and then there's nothing to search. Kinda awkward, but okay. Let's try getting past the wolves here. Yeah, something like that. Running. Just keep running. There's some fairies over here. That's not good. And a jagged crystal. Don't touch it. Achievement unlocked. In for a world of hurt. World shimmers in a disturbing way. Alright, I think I've seen this. This is like a whole different place. What did we do? What was that information on there? Enter the Fey realm. Okay. We have completely failed to prove any druid or satyr tomfoolery. But we have wandered into the Fey realm. So we've got that going for us, which is probably not too nice. Oh, what kind of shenanigans are going to be out here? With some mysterious crystals. A jagged crystal. Touching it may do something. Yep. Alright. Well, we got nothing to lose. So we're going to explore the Fey realm, I guess. Worth the trip here, I guess. Wild. Next time. Goodbye.